Fort Rucker has set its sights on new remote training spaces, modernization, and community partnerships. Military officials joined community partners today at the State of Fort Rucker meeting. Major General Claire Gill stressed the importance of community partnerships that can bring economic growth to our area. For example, the home of Army Aviation is always in need of space that can be used as landing practice for trainees. Economic expansion along with new training opportunities surrounding a 15 X-ray program, which expands the unmanned aircraft space, are necessary for growth.
There are other people that fly helicopters around the world. Nobody does it the way the United States Army does.
Fort Rucker also introducing a new community award this year for citizens who selflessly contribute their time and care to the base.